vibe and you're like, man, I think my outfit's gonna be a really bad decision. That's what I had the night before, and I got my big-ass black jacket out, and it ended up being a really good decision. And quite honestly, I really changed my outfit from what I was making in the TikToks earlier this week, and like, oh, why are you wearing pants? Well, I woke up and decided, hey, it might be for the best that I wear pants. So put a ton of oil in my hair, put it in braids because of the humidity, got my jacket together and my shirt, and took up my job as the professional passenger princess for the ride to San Francisco. Oh yeah! One thing I do have to say about driving to the city for concerts is that I fucking hate traffic! Cities also seem to have an issue where there's never enough parking, but we decided to go try and find parking garages instead of paying $200 to be able to get a parking pass and a shuttle pass for the event. It ended up taking us like 2.5 hours, but it worked out in the end. But driving across the Golden Gate Bridge, we went, oh my gosh, is this going to be what the entire concert is looking like? Like, we were looking for places to buy raincoats. The Golden Gate Bridge. Isn't it so great? No. We got our parking spot. Next up on the agenda was getting an Uber and getting to the grounds, which we did. First thing we were going to do when we got there was get to the merch table, get a t-shirt, and then go get some food and enjoy the rest of the concert. We hiked down the 3 blocks to get to the place, walked through the gates, and then we realized, oh my god, that's the merch line. There's only one merch table for all of GA, and that's the line. It keeps going. Just follow with me. Keeps going all the way up the hill, over the hill, down the hill. Yeah, so we just went up. I got this teriyaki chicken bowl from this poke place. It was so good. And a lychee boba from a different place. This is the VIP seating. It was a big chunk of the event. It had all of the primary seating and the majority of like stage front seating. Shit myself at the cost of a cocktail. I mean, $18? God. Watched the end of Mars Volta and then got ready for Deftones. When I say there were so many people here, I mean there were so many freaking people here. I mean, probably ballpark range of like 30,000 maybe, if not more. We weren't necessarily there for Deftones, but it was a very enjoyable show. I really liked it. But, you know, bucket list, we were there to watch System of a Down. We got as close as we could, but it was so tight. Everybody was, like, bumping elbows, and we were sardines up there, bud. 45 minutes later, it finally happened. Right after Chop Suey that I was like, I need to get out of this space. It's too tight. There was 3 mosh pits around us, so we were just getting thrashed. So after this song, we headed back so that there was more space. And oh my god, it was 10 degrees cooler just further back. I mean, these people were packed in like sardines. The air was so thick with like secondhand smoke and dust. It wasn't enjoyable, but once we got further out, I could breathe again. So side note, this dude we saw earlier, he was blind. We thought he was blind. Lo and behold, bro's using it for a flag. Tend to do is leave the concert about 10-15 minutes early so that we can beat the crowd and get to our rideshare app. So right after Ariel's finished, we ended up heading out, went through the exit, listened to Vicinity of Obscenity while we were walking out through the weird little like tunnel path in the woods that they sent us out through. But we got out and then we had to trek up this fucking hill and my feet were killing me. Got a bootleg shirt because fuck that line. I'll buy a poster online and support the band. We supported some local entrepreneurial children and bought some waters for $1 a bottle. That was better than the $3 right outside the gate and the $6 in the gate. Got to the car finally and just took a second because I was fried, and now goes the 4-hour drive home. We were gonna do this. We did it. We made it. Bye, San Francisco. Now, I'm not saying you guys should do this, but whenever we go to a concert within like 3 or 4 hours, we bonsai it, which just means we drive there and drive back. We ended up getting home around like 3:30, and yep. Good night, Pookies. We had fun.